contact in Haiti too. I'm going to send some money to Haiti too. But my main ministry is going to be in the Philippines. And there are thousands of kids who are suffering every time. I don't know how many times these people. How many months do they have typhoid in the Philippines? Huh? All the time. Are you trying to scare me, lady? Too many typhoons in the Philippines. Too many typhoons. But I have a plan. But it's an expensive plan. I have a plan. Okay, guys? I have a plan. Part of my plan, besides buying the land, besides building houses in a clinic, a school.
20 typhoons every year.
A gym, huh?
I looked it up. It says an average of 20 typhoons every year.
20 typhoons all year long?
Yeah, 5 over
20 typhoons. They got more than 20 typhoons, dude.
This is average.
Yeah, an average of 20.
Yeah, average. If average is only 20, honey, that means you might get 40 in 1 year. That's nothing. I thought you said all year long. Anyways, we have a plan to go get to round up kids with the help of God. Find us the ones who are really suffering. I don't want people who, they got mom and dad, everything's all right at home, but they just want to come for free this, free that. And I want to get a team together to help us, and I want a couple of people to focus on drone. We're gonna be using drones.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, I'm seeing these people with the after a typhoon. The boat will come by and they're looking around and I see this little girl. She's holding on a piece of wood in the middle of the debris. You can just see her head only, and she's waiting for help, right there. I'm gonna be using drones to go, as soon as the storm is over, go locate people we can find that's alive. Okay, we don't have people that's alive, but they won't be alive for a million hours. They're alive now, but it's not gonna last. I'll tell you something that broke my heart probably more than anything. These people they're on the bridge. The water moves fast. The water's moving. They're on the bridge. They're watching a little girl on top of a roof. Apparently, her family just went down already. She's all alone on top of the roof. The roof moving. They ran from this side of the bridge to that side of the bridge to watch her. And then when she get down there, she went down under.
They can't throw something from the bridge?
Throw what from the bridge, Gabby?
A rope.
Not only do they have nothing, even if the way this thing is moving, even if you throw a rope, what that little girl is probably 6 years old?
Oh my gosh.
7 years old? She's a little kid.
Terrible.
Even if you throw a rope, she can catch it? You think she can grab it?
Well,
You wouldn't need somebody who's brave enough to jump in to go get her.
yeah.
Okay? But those are the kind of things I'm gonna help people with. God help me. This is the kind of thing that I want to do.
How to survive in rushing waters?
Well, the supply the rope they need at the bridge.
Shouldn't it already be tied to the bridge? Shouldn't a strong rope already be tied to the bridge?
Because the houses are made of bamboos, so when the flood...
No, you don't listen to what she's saying.
No.
She's saying rope should be already tied to the bridge waiting for people to grab onto.
Just in case a typhoon comes, they could already have the ropes there.
Yeah, so when they're
Well,
like,
the thing is, there's too many people to be
There's so many people.
and they have to risk their own stuff.
They have their family first. But Cameron, we're not talking about a dozen, a couple of dozen. We're talking thousands of people.
So what is the government's idea?
The government is the biggest joke there is.
So,
You think our government is corrupt? Our government is holy compared to their government. Now, you laughing because you know our government is corrupt, Gabby. Trust me, Hillary Clinton and Bernie are holy people. When you compare them to the government down there, it's the biggest joke going. The government down there, the only thing they see them, Gabby, when it's an election, they come around and give everybody 100 pesos. You know how much 100 pesos is? $2. $2 to vote for me.
Have you seen that movie Sahara? And you know that movie Sahara, and the African guy said no one cares about Africa.
Yeah.
That's the kind of lifestyle mentality they have in the Philippines.
so there's no uprising from the people. There's no third party. There's no
Third party.
There's no people that are marching like Martin Luther King days.
That's why they have
No.
That's why they have that MILF.
Come on now. You can't talk about those people. Those are
Not
terrorists.
not the terrorists. The rebels that are
So they
against
have
the government
rebels.
of the too much corruption.
Okay.
And they don't care about the people.
So
because
how far has the rebels gone?
donations that come from outside the country
they're not getting
go
anywhere.
straight from their pocket. That's why all those rebels Now,
But
the-
honey, where the
now-
rebels are is where the terrorists are.
and now the,
Okay,
the
then.
rebels and the government are in one now to fight the terrorists. But before the terrorists exist, the rebel is the one that is marching against the government because of that.
Gabrielle, there's no human right in the Philippines. Like, for example, here, you're marching. I know the police are doing this. They're not having the people. You're marching. They're reported. People are refiling it. You got. Oh, talk about it. Over there, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
They ignore you.
Yeah, they of course they ignore you. And if the rebels show their heads, they use the military or anything to crush you. Which
That's it.
they don't do that here. They cannot do that here.
Yeah,
They cannot use military to for the people. They use police. They can't use military.
Why?
In this country,
Why are they can't? Is that a law that they can't use military?
here, honey, Gabrielle, here, when the government use the military against the people, it's a very, very big thing. It's called martial law.
Well, and they did that in Compton in 1995 when the crack cocaine came into the projects. They did that.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
happened. Martial law. When what's his name? Markov.